Magera, Rachel Marie Magera, 25G306253.
Good morning, Judge Mazengate, up here on behalf of Ms. McGarrett.
Ma'am, your name?
Rachel Magera.
All right, so for purposes of arraignment, does she stand mute and waive formal reading?
Yes, Judge.
And I'll enter a not guilty plea. Now she's going to plead to contributing to the delinquency of a minor.
Correct.
Under section 771.1, right?
Correct.
Contributing to the delinquency of a minor. That's a misdemeanor, but one with heavy emotional baggage, especially when the minor is your own child. This case, it's not about hardened criminals, it's about blurred boundaries in parenting and some very real consequences.
Is that what you want to do, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, the possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all of those.
Yes, sir.
I will place you on probation then.
Yes,
The
sir.
conviction will enter now.
Yes, sir.
I'll set terms and conditions of probation.
Yes, sir.
If you're compliant, you'll come back at the end of the probationary period,
Yes, sir.
and I will dismiss the case on motion of the prosecutor. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign the advice of rights and read and understand the rights?
Yes, sir.
You plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and there will be no hearing or trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Any question at all on those rights?
No, sir.
You understand everything here?
Yes, sir.
The charge contributing to the delinquency of a minor, how do you plead?
Guilty.
On January 10 of 25.
And there it is. This isn't just some random teen. This is her own daughter, providing nicotine to a 15-year-old. That's problematic enough. But when it's your child, the stakes jump to a whole new level. Audience, what would you do in her shoes? Harm reduction or parental misstep?
At 12 p.m. Did you supply some vape pens
Yes,
to
sir.
minors? Yes?
Yes, sir. My daughter.
What kind of vape pen was that?
I provided her a regular vape. She had been getting them around other places and people at school, other children. And
Wait, I missed that last line.
she was getting them from people.
Defense is leaning hard on intent here. The logic, if she's gonna do it anyway, I'll at least make sure it's not laced. Sounds like harm reduction, but legally. Still a line crossed. Courts rarely deal in shades of gray. When the statute says black and white,
At the complex where she currently is staying, she was getting them from school, from other students. They had to switch her classes with that student that was getting them, that was bringing them to her.
Judge, basically, Ms. Magera was afraid that one of the pens that her daughter was getting would be laced with some type of narcotic or other substance. Therefore, she decided, against her better judgment at this point, to provide them to her daughter. There were only 2 pens, Judge. It occurred once.
So these were with nicotine, right?
Correct.
Not marijuana, anything along those.
No,
lines.
sir.
No, Judge. They were nicotine.
How old's your daughter?
15, sir.
She's what, a freshman?
She's 10th grade,
Sophomore.
sophomore.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, Judge. She
No,
doesn't have
sir.
anything.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and, you're not on probation or parole?
No, sir.
No, Judge. Other than this, she doesn't
Other
have
than
anything
this,
else on her.
nothing.
I'll accept your plea. I'll take it under 771.1. I find it to be an accurate plea. Did you ever think about just teaching her not to use nicotine?
Yes, sir. I have learned a valuable lesson.
Judge, she currently, the living situation is Miss Magera's daughter lives with her sister-in-law. They actually live next door to each other in the same complex.
Wait a minute. Ms. Magera lives with her sister-in-law?
The daughter lives with the sister-in-law, Judge.
Okay, are you married now?
I was married to my sister-in-law's brother who had passed away almost 5 years ago.
Okay, I'm sorry. Why is the child not living with you?
Because I had different circumstances and living situation at the time. I do not have like my own place, but I am living next door to where my daughter is, renting a room. I've been out of work for back surgery. I plan on going back to work on Monday. I recommend her not to use the vape pens.
I know, let's talk about you for a second. So you got this 15-year-old daughter. When is the last time you worked?
I've actually been off of work since December 27th due to back surgery.
Okay, what is Parkview? You said you live next door to her. Is that a trailer park?
It's a trailer park. It's
That's what
Country
I
Meadows.
thought. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me ask you this, though. Why is the child not staying with you as opposed to the sister-in-law?
Because I had issues in stable placements at the time. I was moving around. And I thought at the time it was best for the interest of the child for she to stay with my sister-in-law so she can help her as well for schooling and stuff like that, because I do not have a car right now. I was actually in a car accident on July 9th.
It was basically a more stable.
It was a more
home
stable environment for my daughter at the time.
But you live right next door to
I
her.
live right next door now. Yes, I moved in there
How long you been there?
the end of September.
So why hasn't the child moved in with you since September? Just because you don't have a car?
She doesn't, she only rents the room from the other occupant of the premises, Judge. So she rents a bedroom. I don't know that there's sufficient.
From the,
room.
okay, that's a trailer and you
Yes.
rent a room in the trailer.
Yes, that can be used for myself and my daughter. I do not have anybody else there. I have asked, me and Miss Puckett had got into a disagreement.
This whole situation is heartbreaking. A grieving widow, unstable housing, no transportation, and now a fractured family. But this moment, it's also revealing. She wants to do better. There's just been a pattern of survival, not stability. You can feel the weight she's carrying.
Ms. who?
Miss Puckett, who's sitting in the courtroom that was next to me.
That is Miss Majera's sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law, Vicky Puckett.
Is she here?
Yes, she was sitting next to me.
She's there right there, Judge.
I have said that I wanted Savannah to come live with me, and my answer was no. And I said she can pack her stuff and come stay with me. The answer she gave me was no, Your Honor. I do not want to fight with Miss Puckett. My daughter can still go back and forth to school because her daughter goes to the same school. I would go to work in the afternoons, so there will be
Well,
somebody
there
there
was
to watch her.
never,
Sir,
I'm sorry, go ahead. I apologize.
there will be somebody there over the age of 18 to watch her, sir, while I'm at work. And the times that I do work, sir, sometimes it's 9 to 5. My daughter is already at school, sir.
You've never had custody taken away from you?
No,
right?
sir.
You never went to court?
I have went to court and I have lost both my children as well as Miss Puckett for 1.5 years, yes.
For
But-
why? Why?
Because her brother Timothy Dye is a sex offender and she allowed him to move into the home. He had done stuff to my daughter and her daughter as well. So CPS got involved. They removed her daughter and my daughter. They took my youngest one because they thought it was in the best interest for her at the time. Nothing was done to my youngest daughter, but there was stuff done to the 2 older ones, sir.
Are you getting your life in order?
I am now, sir. Yes, I live in a environment where I can get my stuff together, get my own place, get a car and everything. So I plan on getting everything on track, sir.
She's currently due to start working.
I'm
Judge,
due to
on
start
Monday.
work on.
Here's the turning point. The judge isn't just handing down sentencing, he's delivering a life lesson. And let's be real, sometimes that hits harder than the fine. Because being a parent isn't just about providing, it's about modeling how to make better choices.
Monday, sir.
Where?
I work at Myers in Flat Rock on Breland.
Can I have a probation order? The family unit here doesn't seem very stable. And that's what you want going forward, right?
I want to go forward with my life and move with my kids. Yes, sir.
How old are the other two?
My youngest is 15 and my other one is 17.
Okay, so you have 3 total kids.
2, sir.
Two, Judge.
I'm sorry, 2. I apologize.
2.
The one that was involved here is the 15-year-old. I got it. I'm
Yes, sir.
sorry. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and sentence you now and you're a role model to those kids, right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, so you have to be a good role model, right?
Yes, sir.
We're not a good role model, and I didn't say any of us are perfect. If we're not a good role model, we're not doing very well for our kids, right?
At that time, no, sir.
Go ahead. Anything? I'm the sentencer now.
Judge, just that, Ms. Majera doesn't have a prior criminal record. This is the only thing that she's got pending, Judge. Also, she understands that, her living situation wasn't stable enough. So she did what she could to, or at least thought was in the best interest of her children at the time. Now that she's gotten her life or working to get her life back on track. She wants to bring the family back together, Judge. So she's working towards that. And, you know, Judge, she hasn't worked, like she said, she did have back surgery, so she's been unemployed, and she'll be starting work on Monday. So we'd like the court to take that into consideration in assessing fines and costs, Judge.
You're still very young. What are you, 37?
Yes, sir.
Anything you'd like to say?
I've learned a valuable lesson and I plan on moving forward, bringing both my girls home.
6 months probation. I'll take it under 771.1. You cannot leave the state without consent. You cannot violate any law. If you change your address, place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as directed.
Yes, sir.
It doesn't make any sense what you're doing, but I'm not going to get overly concerned here. Just use your head. You don't want your kid using nicotine. You got to make sure they go to school. They're doing the right things, and you can do that easier and by just being a good role model,
Yes,
teaching. 100 fines, 50 costs. Excuse me. 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment.
This is how accountability should look. Structure with support. The judge isn't just punishing, he's setting her up to succeed. Payment plan. Flexible, miss a date. Just call. This is the system trying to correct without crushing, and that's rare.
120 in probation fees. Totals 395.
Judge, we need a payment plan on that.
So I'm not gonna, that's it. You just do that and stay out of trouble. Come back for a review hearing, Lisa, 6 months.
Yes, sir.
August 14th at
No.
9 o'clock.
August 14th of 25 at 9 o'clock. Okay, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
That will be your review hearing date. I wish you well. How much can she pay today? Anything? Or you want? I'll tell you what I'll do.
I'm not employed right now, sir.
Fine,
I'll go
listen,
back on
this is
Monday.
what we're gonna do. You're gonna start that job. So we're gonna have you pay $50 a week. And I'm gonna start this beginning March the 26th. And if you don't have the money at any time, don't get scared, no problem. Call the court at 8:30 in the morning on or before any due date you can't pay. And I will set up a Zoom call, or you can walk in here on or before the due date, 8:30. I'll give you all the extensions you need, okay? Good luck.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So you'll meet with probation before you leave. First, go down the hall, get your court notice for that date we just gave you in August, and then go over to probation. They'll instruct you, and we'll go from there, okay?
Okay, thank you, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.